All right, the next stock we're going to be taking a look at, NWAV. This was brought to us over here on investorshangout.com/live by Jobum. So appreciate it. Add to watch list. Great call, man. Like I said, I can't thank you enough for adding in as much as you do to these picks because, I mean, you've been here really since we started the streams, and you really bring a lot of great stocks to the table. Again, I know I've done it before. Shout out to you again. NWAV, right away, as soon as I open this chart, I see what Jobum does. Add to watch list for sure. Man, I don't know. I'm going to put this one on alert. The reason being is that you're above the simple moving averages. Now, there's a reason why I use the 10, 20, and 30. Everybody's different. Every single person, every chartist, everyone, you're not going to look at a chartist and every one of them do the same thing. Okay, I mean, everybody finds their own thing and they do it. All right, my personal is, like I said, my setup. This is what I use. This is what I've always used, and it's always worked out good. When you see this happen and you see this price get above all those 30-day simple moving averages, now this isn't necessarily for big boards. You get in the big boards, you use a bigger spread, 10, or instead of a 10, you use 100, 200-day simple moving averages. When I look at smaller stocks that are usually under $1, I like to keep it at the 10, 20, and 30, and that's what happened right here. Look, you got above this. And that is a very big indicator, is that when you're above all these simple moving averages, look at what happens. Look at right here. You got above them all right here. Boom, this thing took off like a bat out of heck. I mean, you went from 0.0056 area up to 0.004. That's massive gains. This is 400% gain, right? If not more. But really quick on the chart, look what happened. You're above the simple day moving averages. The volume is coming in. The RSI is set at 59. And then the parabolic SAR flipped under it today. Look at that. Boom. Every indicator, again, NWAV. I'm going to put this one on alert. I'm not taking credit for this. I didn't find this one. This wasn't on a list that I came across. This is all on Jobum. So great job for bringing this to us. Again, 0013 on alert. Technical analysis. All right. I'm keeping it at that. I mean, there's nothing I can really say I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that. No, that straight up every single indicator I use is ready. And that is all I have to add for a technical analysis. Let's see what this company does. Joe?
All right, so it's still listed as New Wave Holdings. I'm seeing right here, but I'm reading, like, say, in a press release and everything else. New Wave Holdings Incorporated is a publicly traded holdings company dedicated to development and launch of PAO Group alternative medicine clinics focused on non-traditional patient care solutions. The realm of treatment solutions include cannabis, acupuncture, chiropractic, biofeedback, and other solutions dependent upon patient needs. So that's that. And then with the recent news from them, I'm just pulling that up right now. The latest press release was from November 3rd, and it was PAO Group Incorporated to launch Substance Abuse Rehab Center. So they're, launching that. I'll just see when. All right, we have been able to negotiate and secure a lease on the entire building. So they're basically on November 3rd, they stated that they leased the building. And let's see when it's going to open. All right, so they believe the Addiction Treatment Center will provide an exceptional revenue and profit center for the company and shareholders. Demand for treatment well exceeds the ability of the industry to provide services, and we look forward to being able to provide treatment services and those in need. So they don't have an actual time period of when they're going to open this one right here. But then when I looked at their other press release right here, well, it's basically PAO Group focusing on 2017 growth expansion initiatives. So that's basically something I'll put in the group, go over on the stream. So if anybody wants to check it out, I mean, it's more or less something that you probably want to sit there and research a little more than me giving you the 2 seconds over here, because it has potential, especially if they're going into that market. I mean, there's a lot of potential within that. Going into treatment facilities, there's a lot of money there. So that's that.
Government money and There,
Well,
there could be
across the board, I mean,
right
there's epidemics throughout different communities. So, I mean, when you're opening something like this, it's not too difficult for you to get the actual, like,
funds and
data. Yeah, no, the funds is one thing, but I mean, the data to actually go to the right locations and set it up. And if you're successful in doing the right thing, you can obviously, the expansions are there for the company that can do what they need to do, because there's freaking tons of people that are having issues on whatever it may be.
All right, so that is NWAV. Thank you, Joe. And again, job them. Good job finding this one. Yeah, let's keep this volume going. This volume buying pressure 0013 on alert, technical analysis alert. And that's why I've been putting in here on alert. You know what I want to do? I do want to add one thing. I'm going to put job them in here just so when I come back at this one, I'll know why. We went over it, or who called it rather. NWAV, head over to investorshangout.com, investorshangout.com/live. Check out our live streams. You can watch this video full time and pick out the stocks that we take a look at.